It is now my honor to introduce our 2010 valedictorian. He is completing his high school career with a 4.72 GPA. He will be attending the University of Chicago in the fall. Our 2010 valedictorian is James Tao.
Hello.
Hello.
So after about 28,368 hours, 23 classes, 19 school dances, 3 principals, and countless hours of homework, parties, and procrastination, we're finally here. Sweating on fake grass for a miserably long time, while family and friends desperately fan themselves with pamphlets waiting for him to finish his speech so they can take pictures and get out of here before traffic becomes a mess. So I'll try to make this as painless as possible. High school, especially the freshman year, can be one of the most awkward times in a person's life. You're thrown into an environment of about 2,800 strangers. You have no idea what to do during lunch and nutrition half the time, and you wear clothes that you think now are ugly and oh my god, I can't believe I dressed like that freshman year. Upperclassmen are booing at you in assemblies and you have no idea what you did wrong. You are overwhelmed by an intense atmosphere of school spirit that, at first, you hesitate to embrace because it's weird. I know that's how I felt during the welcome back rally of freshman year, when everyone was doing the Bulldog chant for their class and dressing up while most of us just stared with little or no enthusiasm. At the same time, a flood of extracurricular opportunities are screaming at you, and you have no idea where to turn. Should I wake up at 6 o'clock a.m. to go serve pancakes that promote being drug-free? Or should I go on a hike to a bridge that leads to nowhere? Maybe I'll just stay home today. Sophomore year rolls around and you're a bit more accustomed to the overwhelming amount of things the school offers. So you might join a sport or a club or two, if you haven't done so already. You also start talking to more upperclassmen and you realize they're actually awesome people and not all of them are the bullying jerks that you thought they were. You make friends that you soon learn will be there for you even when you screw up. You might also start liking someone. But most importantly, you go to one of your first school dances. You know, those really sweaty things where you just pay money to either awkwardly bounce up and down or just stand outside the entire night. Then there were the stupid false alarms, fire alarms that go off during class and everyone screams or like, how do we know when a real fire occurs if the fake fire alarms won't shut up? But after a while, we got used to them. Unfortunately, we never trusted any fire alarm ever again. Nevertheless, school suddenly became a bit more interesting, even if some of the classes weren't. Junior year barges in and a rush of school and class spirit and a feeling of, oh my gosh, we're upperclassmen, engulfs our awesome class. We finally took on responsibilities for the first time ever as team captains and club officers. And because of this, we realized we were getting older. Those upperclassmen that once held these positions 2 years ago were now us. We felt empowered. We felt invincible. Then the failed fire alarms came back to annoy us with even greater frequency than before, and to remind us that we weren't all that powerful. Nevertheless, with this new sense of domination, there was an urge to show the other classes who's boss. Of course, we don't really pick on the freshmen because we're better than that, right? Or maybe not. But anyways, we began challenging the seniors for dominance because we believe that we're awesome, and we really are. We united against one of the toughest challenges we have faced throughout high school as a class, and in a way, we succeeded. In several instances, it looked like the great pumpkin exploded on campus and its guts splattered on everyone and their moms. The school never really saw so much spirit from one class, especially with such a gross color. Before we knew it, senior year hit us all like a sledgehammer to a watermelon. Most of us had taken advantage of the leadership opportunities offered by the 60 or so clubs and the 19 sports. Our school spirit raged just as much as athletes on steroids, and we felt we were on top of the world, even with the college applications and the homework that overwhelmed us. So we marched on, at least until senioritis hit. But even so, we pushed on with the year. We started the first campus enhancement movement with recycling wars. Our athletes athletes went on to winning 5 MVP of the league and 14 league champs. Our drama department won 2 first-place awards in 3 competitions, and our all-male are USA national champions for the 3rd time in a row. Our AP students continue to take more AP classes and score higher on AP exams. And 84% of our class are going to college. There's no other word to describe us except awesome. We're just awesome. So, after about 28,368 hours, 23 classes, 19 school dances, 3 principals, and countless hours of homework, parties, and procrastination, we're finally here. Wow, what a journey. There's this one Australian Aboriginal quote I'd like to share with you. We're all visitors to this time, this place. We are just passing through. Our purpose here is to observe, to learn, to grow, to love, and then we return home. Live out your dreams, 2010. Spend your life enjoying what you do. You know, those fire alarms surfaced again a couple weeks ago. I guess our high school years aren't complete without them. They seem to want to remind us that when we graduate from high school and go on to other things in life, we're going to be those same sophomores that are going to be trying new things and getting accustomed to holding responsibilities. And that we won't always be in control of everything, that we will face more irritating situations in the future. But we can worry about the future later. Right now, let's just have fun. Congratulations, class of 2010. Let's graduate.
Okay, Bulldogs, here's where we make it official. Ms. Castillo and members of the West Covina Unified School District Board of Education. As the proud principal of West Covina High School, I certify that the students before you have successfully completed our rigorous academic course of study and fulfilled all of the graduation requirements of the West Covina Unified School District and the state of California.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my distinct pleasure as Superintendent of West Covina Unified School District on behalf of the Board of Education to congratulate all of you and your families and accept the graduating class of 2010.